त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धु च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या च द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेवः। ॐ गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ओम गुरु महाराज की जय। शिवोहम। Today we are taking the first stanza, first verse of chapter 18 Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Before the starting this chapter, we want thankful to the God existence which is giving this service to my body, that I can describe the highest supreme knowledge of the Gita in front of lovers and the seekers of this world. The main subject in this chapter 1 to 12 verse, the Sadguru is telling about sacrifice. 13 to 18 verse, Sadguru is telling the Sankhya theory in the karmas. 19 to 14 verse, Sadguru is describing the knowledge, karma, doer, intellect, capacity and pleasure, different description according to three gunas, Rajoguna, Tamoguna, Satoguna. And 41 to 48 verse, the Sadguru is telling about the results, fruits, the duties of different varnas, different groups of the humans in this world. 49 to 55 verse, Sadguru is telling about the reverence of the knowledge or the stage of the knowledge. 56 to 66 verse in this chapter, Sadguru is telling about the devotion and the devotional love without any desire, unconditional love, and with this unconditional love, how a person do the karmas. 67 to 78, there is the significance and importance of the Gita. My dear friend, we are taking the first stanza. In this stanza, Arjun asking about the sannyasa, the retirement from all karmas with doing, and the sacrifice. He is asking the secret of sannyasa and tyaga, sannyasa and sacrifice. So now Arjun Uvacha, Arjun is telling, Sannyasasya mahabaho तत्त्वमिच्छामि वेदितुं त्यागस्य च ऋषिकेश पृथक् केशिनि सूदनः सन्न्यासस्य महाबाहो तत्त्वम् इच्छामि वेदितुं त्यागस्य च ऋषिकेशः पृथक् केशिनि सूदनः. Arjun telling Mahabaho, the strongest person of all universes, Rishikesha, the internal presence of existence. Keshini Sudana, it means the God omnipresent. Sannyasasya, of the retirement from karma, or the give up all karmas. Tyagasya, of sacrifice. Tattvam, it means secret. Prathaka, separately. Veditum, want to know. Michami, it means I want. My dear Almighty Sadguru, the strongest person of all universes and the galaxies, my dear internal existence, my dear omnipresent God, I want to know the secret of sannyasa, it means retirement, and the secret of sacrifice separately. This is the worldly meaning of this stage. Now, by the grace of Almighty God, existence of millions, uncountable galaxies and billions of the universes, which is standing in front of the Arjuna, and he always stands in front of disciples in the form of the Sadguru. Because the Sadguru is directly proportional to existence. The Sadguru and existence both are not different. Only you seem different because your sight, your seeing, your vision is worldly, not spiritual. If you have the spiritual vision, then you can see the Sadguru is direct existence which is standing in front of you. My dear friends, Arjun is lucky and everyone is lucky which has the enlightened Sadguru. And when a person asks to the enlightened Sadguru any question, he is not completely enlightened because that seeker is in the dilemma of the questions. Questions comes always by the incomplete person. Complete person do not ask any question. Because the complete person which is standing in the existence or the knowledge of the supreme liberation, he knows everything and all questions, answers, all knowing comes inside from that person. Here is Arjun already heard the 620 stanzas, 618 stanzas. But even he is asking, that's why his antakarna is not completely separate or detached. Because his antakarna has a subconscious level of the consciousness. This question is coming from the subconscious level of the consciousness. He wants to escape. He wants to run away. He wants to leave the battlefield. He is trying to provoke his Sadguru and playing the trick. He wants that Krishna tell the sannyasa is good and karma yoga is not good. So Arjun's antakarna can take shelter of the words of Sadguru, and he tell to the Krishna, oh, it is good, I am going to taking sannyasa, I am going to retirement, I don't want to fight this battle, which is my opponent is my relatives. So the last time even when a seeker coming in the enlightenment, his mind, intellect and ego, that is called antakarna. Mind, intellect, ego and mood, these four things are called antakarna. The last time also the antakarna oppose that enlightenment, that atma jnana. Antakarna do not want to enlightenment because the antakarna is the dark and enlightenment is the light, the atma jnana is the supreme knowledge. When the knowledge will come, the illusion will go, the darkness will go. So the antakarna will be disappear after the knowing existence. So antakarna don't want to come in the light. You know, in the horror films you see, the vampires, they sleep all the day and active in the night, the dark night they active. They search their victims, they search their victims and they suck the blood by 2 canine teeth. That is a story, but that can we help you to understand. The antakarna is a vampire and he want sleep in the light of knowledge of liberation. He do not want that light. When he come in the light, he will be killed, he will be disappear, he will be burned. So just like that, vampire comes in the light, he runs. I see some pictures in Hollywood. So when antakarna don't want to come in the light of atma jnana, in the light of supreme knowing of liberation, so he want to escape himself, he want to take shelter, he want to deny to know the supreme knowledge. Because the antakarna is the covering of the jiva. When the antakarna will be broke or disappear, the jiva will become free and jiva become the Brahma, jiva become the existence. Jiva is the pure and purest atma, but he is in the illusion of unknowing. So Arjun's mind also playing the trick in front of his Sadguru. He is asking question, he do not know he is innocent, but his mind, you do not know, my dear friends. You think that you are innocent, but your mind is a separate flow. He can do anything against anyone, but you think, oh my God, what is happening? You goes to see your friend in hospital, but your mind do something and that your friend feel inconvenience. You goes for the goodness and you do the badness. You goes for the love and you come for fight. You goes to donation and you take something from there. So your mind is a very typical and complicated machine. That is part of Antakarna. So you know the mind has three layers, three levels. Conscious mind, subconscious mind, and unconscious mind. Conscious mind, when you work day to day, in the day, you eat, you dance, you do your duties, you take the food, you drink and you sleep. That is the conscious mind. But when you sleep, the subconscious mind starts. The subconscious mind creates the dreams in your mind. And your mind is a very low space. Even I think your mind has only the periphery of your mind. I think only 1.5 feet the periphery of your mind. But this very, very narrow place. When you sleep, the big cities and the ocean and the buildings, big buildings and aeroplanes and many, many things can come in your mind. That is the second stage, the subconscious stage. There is no consciousness you have. As your mind play the dream, put the pictures as you feel. In your dream, there is some fearful, you feel fear. There is some loving, you feel love. There is a fighting, you feel fighting. So anything, any emotions comes and goes in the mind in the dream. My dear friends, the same thing in your conscious mind also. The daytime, your mind flow by the thoughts streams and you float on that thoughts streams. So, you do not know that what dream will become tonight, and you do not know what will you do after 1 hour. Maybe after 1 hour you can kill some person. Maybe after 1 hour you can do any good thing. Maybe after 1 hour you do any wrong thing that you cannot fulfill all the life. So you are the puppet of conscious, subconscious and unconscious mind. The unconscious mind, if there is no dream, what there is a great inactiveness of inertia. These 3 stages, they are governing your life, but you do not know. So the Arjun do not know what he is asking to the Sadguru, but Sadguru knows. Sadguru knows the stage of Arjun's mind. Arjun asking to the Sadguru, my dear Sadguru, I want to know the sannyasa, it means give up all the things. Only involve the energy for enlightenment and give up all the things, not do anything. Sit in the forest or the Himalaya or the calm or cool place. And second thing is, he is asking The tyaga it means the sacrifice. The two words is, in the Arjun's mind is very clever. Because if he want to take sannyasa, there is no need to fight in the battle. If he want to adopt the sacrifice, he will say no need of any kingdom, any land, take away to the Kauravas, and but no need of fighting. So the subconscious mind of Arjuna and unconscious mind of Arjuna, they are working here. Nobody will tell you this type of commentary of this stanza, because I am enlightened master. I knows how the mind work and how you caught in the illusion of the Maya, and how can I save you from these type of illusion. So the same thing Krishna knows how he can save Arjuna. And why Arjun is telling 3 times respected words. He never tell in any stanza of Geeta 3 times respected word Mahabaho, Antaryami, Vasudevaha. Because now Arjun is came the last end of illusion, and he knows that his Sadguru is actually, Sadguru is the real Sadguru, and he is like existence God. He is not buttering to the Krishna, but this respect is natural and coming from the heart of Arjuna, because the Arjuna seen the great expansion of the Krishna, the Virata Swarupa. So Arjuna knows that that is the Mahabaho. Nobody is powerful than Krishna in this world. Arjuna knows. Because Arjuna see the thousand of mouth, thousands of hand, and the like mouth like volcanoes. He sees seen everything himself. So he is telling Mahabaho. It is not a buttering, it is not a fake thing. Second thing, he tell to the Antaryami, because Arjuna knows the only one truth is living inside of all persons, that is Atma. And the Atma laying inside and outside similar like a ocean. A fish, inside of fish there is water, and outside of fish there is water. So Arjuna principally and theoretically, Arjuna knows that God existence everywhere and omnipresence. So he is using the Antaryami. He knows that the heart is the specific place to see the God inside. You can see your face only in the mirror. You cannot see your face in the ball. So heart is the proper place to see yourself, your Atma. Third thing, Arjuna is telling Vasudeva. Vasudeva, it means even the God existence can see in the heart, but God existence is not limited only in the heart. He is even in eyes, nose, ears, hand, feet, everywhere, and outside and even the ball. So Arjuna knows these things. So Arjuna giving the prime words in the respect of the Krishna is telling Mahabaho, Antaryami, Vasudeva. And he is requesting, he want to know the secret about the Tyaga, sacrifice, and he want to know the secret about the sannyasa, give up all the worldly things and only stand in the Paramatma. Arjun's asking this question like an intellectual person, because where intellect is presence, the intellect will do his work. When a person enlightened, he goes out of intellect, and there is no need of intellect, because he is used to. He is seeing the God everywhere, He is enlightened now. He is Atma Jnani now. He is Brahma now. He is Brahmavetta now. So, the question of Arjun is not like the question of the Jnanis. Question of Arjun is the like question of seeker. Now, my dear friend, the Arjun asking, but the mode of asking is changed. In the beginning of the Gita, as Arjun was asking, that was the different mode and different manner. But here, after 17 chapters, the Arjun asking is changed. He is become very polite. He is become very loving. His hardness was broken. His nature is not hard now. Therefore, that's why he is telling to the Krishna in three great respective words, Mahabaho, Antaryamin and Vasudeva. Because the meaning of Mahabaho is that the everywhere God's hand. My dear friends, I am telling to you, don't worry, do not take any tension. If your love is real for the God existence, there is no question you are belongs to any religion, no question of religion. Because the God is omnipresent and presence everywhere, so his hand will save you, will help you, will love you everywhere in this world. Don't worry. And do not need to adopt any religion, because God is not compelled or bound with any religion. God is beyond the religions. Because God is not 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. God existence is one, and that is called Paramatma. Atma is living inside of you. So I am giving you assurance. Do not be worried. Do not be tense. Do not be down shoulder. Do not be depressed. Do not be fearful. Do not be fearful. So this is the meaning of the Mahabaho, because the God has very long arms. His arms is everywhere, and his lovers and seekers are safe. If you really love to the God, truly love to the God, God definitely help you. Maya cannot do anything against you. This is your illusion that you are crying. You must be laugh, you must be pleasant, you must be dance. You must be up your energy, because if you love the God, this is the greatest pride of the world. The real loving persons, they are very rare and rarest in this world. And I knows only the real loving persons, they can come to me and they can hear my discourses. Second thing is that Arjun is very politely telling to his master Krishna, Antaryami, because all doing comes from your inside. When you drink the water, who knows the water is sufficient? No, not drinking now. When you eat the food, who knows that you have taken the sufficient food? You sleep in the night, who knows the sleep is good now, we must be awake. When you bath in the bathroom, who knows the bath is complete now? You take the towel and soak your water on your body. Who knows all these things? Who knows the hotness of water and coolness of water? Who knows the hearing good or bad? Who knows the seeing is good or vision is bad? Who knows the hearing is good voice or bad voice or angry? Who knows all these things? That no one is called Antaryami. The knower is called knower inside. That is your real introduction or real presence. That is, you are Brahma. You do not know, but I know. You are all Brahma, you are all God existence. If you can live that separate from your mind, ego, intellect and mood, because these are the agent of Maya, they create mesmerism and illusion. So Krishna is the Sadguru of Arjuna, and Arjuna knows that Krishna is very, very effective and very capable Sadguru. My dear friends, do not worry about anything. Every Sadguru is capable like Krishna, like Rama, like Kabir, like Nanak, like Buddha, like Mahavira, because the Sadguru is the same energy and the same knowledge. I don't want to compare with any master of this world, but every master is a unique and miraculous master. My dear friend, the Krishna is the Avatara. He has the miraculous power, even but the knowledge is same. Every Sadguru that give to the seekers. Arjuna tell Vasudeva. Vasudeva, it means even in the electron and the millions times less than electron, a presence is everywhere, in electrons too, the nucleus too, the molecule too, the planet, the solar systems, the galaxies, the same presence is everywhere. That is called a Vasudeva. My dear friend, this type of knowledgeable and very respected word, when Arjuna is telling to his master, and the master is like a mother, because he is Vasudeva, he is Antaryami, he care the lovers. And he say Hrishikesha. Hrishikesha, you know, living in the heart. In India, a place name is Rishikesh. Rishikesh is Hrishikesh. Okay. But this is our mistake. We make the false things, we make the dummy. But Rishikesh is not Rishikesh. Rishikesh is the Paramatma Satchidananda Sadguru. He is Rishikesh. So, this very top class and very nice words using Arjuna to his master. The Ramayana says, Sabke Hriday Nirantar Vasi. The Balmik Ramayana says, Ramyante iti Rama. So, the Arjuna telling Keshisudana, Vasudevaha, you knows everything, you lives in every heart, you are the one consciousness, you are the omnipresence. Hey, my dear Sadguru, please, I request you, please, I want to listen the secret of sannyasa and secret of sacrifice differently, very nicely. Please tell me. Because when a person wants to know, the knowing is the great thing. Believing is not great. Believing is the blindness. And knowing is the awaken. So we must know everything, not believe. We know. Believing will come already when we know. If any person become a blind follower of anyone, he is not a knower. I tell to my seekers also, my students also, my disciples also, do not believe me. No. You know. How you know? That I give them a tool, that is the Sakshi meditation of awareness. They sit 70 minutes per day cool and calm, do not do anything, no chanting, no mantra, no any function, no any puja, no any part, no any worship. They sit only 70 minutes and see inside. That is called Sakshi, and Sakshi brings many miraculous effect of the life. When they do the Sakshi, then they become gradually the knower. And you know, the first benefit of this knowing, after 3 or 4 months, they feel tensionless. The tensionlessness brings the peacefulness. So they feel two things, tensionlessness and peacefulness together. When they feel the tensionlessness and peacefulness together, then what will happen? The tension created diseases never come to them. They never caught in the diabetes, they never caught in angina, they never caught in heart attack, they never caught in heart failure, they never caught in organ failure, they never caught the disorder of the systems of the body. So the miraculous effect, when the tensionless and peaceful comes, the tension created diseases, they will not come. So the Sakshi meditation is the prevention of tension created diseases. And you everyone knows that prevention is better than cure. So we can save the millions of the dollars in the treatment of tension created diseases in different hospitals of this world. We can save by the Sakshi meditation. Second thing, in the knowing path, when a person do the Sakshi meditation, he knows the trick of the mind, he knows the flow of the thoughts, he knows the cloud of the mind of sentiments. So he become aware, he can see inside everything. He will not fearful. He will not go in the mania and phobias and schizophrenias and depression or suicide. So we can save the millions of the dollar in the mental hospitals of this world only by the Sakshi meditation. Third thing is that a person do this meditation honestly, then what will be happen? When the anger come, he can see the anger is coming. Oh, anger, this anger is separate from anger. Anger comes and goes. So he never caught in the anger and never do any crime or never do any criminal activity in the helplessness of anger. So he can manage his anger, he can save himself by the anger, and he can use this energy of the anger in the positive field. Third thing is that a lust came. When the lust comes, because the lust is the chemical effect of hormones and testosterone and progesterone. When they come, he knows this is the effect of testosterone. This is the effect of progesterone. He can see the effect and he can his consciousness can separate from the lust. And he can manage his lust. And he do not attack on any our sister, our any daughter, and this like of these ladies. These are not ladies, these are our sister, daughters and mothers. So our sisters, daughters and mothers can be saved by the warning effect of the lust if the person is do this meditation. And third thing is that a greed comes and person become blind in the greed. He take the robbery. He do not care. I am taking this money. This money can be used in their family members' treatment or the food. When he do the Sakshi meditation, he will sing, oh no, I will not take robbery. My payment, my labor charge is okay. I will not take the robbery. So the corruption will go. The black money will go. Black money will not be accumulated in this world. And fourth thing is that the person become peaceful, not angry, not greedy, and not blind in the lust. The person become a very good moral person, an ideal person. So the Sakshi meditation is the factory to make a tensionless, peaceful, physically and mentally strong, and internal morally strong person. Emotions cannot cut that person. He can conquer the emotions. But the real inside love, divine love, will flow by this person. And the brotherhood and loving atmosphere can be created by the Sakshi meditation. Then there is no need of the weapons, chemical weapons, atomic weapons, neutron bomb, hydrogen bomb, warheads, fighter jets, fleets, and so on. So we can save the billions and trillions dollars of this world, and this trillions dollars can be used in the welfare of the poor, shelterless persons, foodless persons, and our planet will be like a heaven, and God and Goddess of heaven want to born here, like the Rama and Krishna will come again. My dear friend, we can change this environment of planet only by the Sakshi meditation. So we take a mission that is called the World Peace by Meditation. And I invite all of you, please come and join this mission. And we want to spread this meditation all over the world, because it is the real spiritual meditation, and it is the real beneficial meditation. It can be change this world a peaceful, happy brotherhood and very nice atmosphere. My dear friends, for this movement we need many teachers and many masters, many sadgurus. So we want to build up a very good institution, the Satchidananda Adhyatma Seva Trust, and in its shelter we will build a Satchidananda Meditation International Meditation Center. When we produce the masters every year and send them city to city, countries to country, and the master will spread all over the world, and they will teach the meditation of Sakshi, and that was the good effort for the human society. My dear friend, if you want to join, I invite you with my whole heart and respect. And second thing is that if you like these discourse, please subscribe my channel on YouTube, Swami Satchidananda. Thank you very much. Love you very much. Bless you. You are my heart. I am mine. I am yours. You are mine. Thank you.